I want you to think about, just take a minute to think about times in your life when you've been calm before. Because I know you have. So it could be that whatever you've used in the past, think about what were you doing when you were calm? What was around you when you were calm? Where were you when you were calm? What had your day been like, or your week been like when you had felt calm? Were you taking time throughout your day to make sure that as life happened to you and you got stressed out a little bit, you scheduled a break to get calm? Think about other things like, it's kind of sounds over obvious, but is your life just too jam-packed every day that there's no way that a person trying to do what you're doing would not be stressed out? So take a look at that. Like, what's your schedule? What's your time management like in terms of the pace you set up for the day that allows you to be calm? When you think about what works for you, be open to the idea that, I have a lot of people I know that I talk about, hey, look, do you do meditation? Do you do yoga? And they're like, no, that's not for me, Dr. Lee. And I'm like, so have you tried it? And then I hear them say, no, not really. Be open to the idea that there could be some things out there that are really powerful and effective. Why are there, like, if you Googled, calming techniques, meditation and yoga and any kind of getting present activity is going to be right up there. If that's not your thing, that's okay. But I want you to be open to the idea that maybe you're not a yoga person, but could you just get down on the floor and stretch a little bit? Just sort of get connected to your body. You don't have to want to become a yogi in order to have some kind of a mindfulness presence practice in your life be really powerful for you. I want you to have the sense that the value of you learning to be calm in your life, because life will happen to you, is not just so you'll feel better, because who wants to feel stressed and worried, but also if you're not getting still and being calm on a regular basis, you're not being as productive, you're not being as creative as you could be. You're really robbing yourself of that. And also, let's say there are times in your life where you're looking to make a decision and it's not coming quickly. If you're looking to make a decision in your life right now, it's critical for you to be able to get still, because that's when those solutions come to you. So, as promised, I said I was going to demonstrate not one but two ways that you can get calm. The first one you can do, I love, because you can do anytime, anywhere. You can be driving, you can be at work in a meeting, you can be, essentially doing something with your legs or hands, and you can still do this. And also it's something that you can do 2-3 minutes. You can do it anytime. The second one means that you gotta not be having to do anything else with your body at the same time. Like no driving where you need to be having your hands on the steering wheel, or if you're working on your laptop or you're in a meeting, that it's not going to work so much. So that one's more for where in any time you got 5-10 minutes in the day where you can get still and quiet, but not while driving, please. So, did you guess the first one? Let's do some deep breathing, and then I'm going to move into a progressive muscle relaxation exercise for you. So let's begin. Get yourself in a comfortable position, seated. Doesn't matter if you're in a chair, on a couch, in your office chair, if you're in your car, and you're driving, as long as you feel comfortable. And if you're in a position where you have the freedom to move your hands as you want, place your hands in your lap or on your thighs in a way that feels comfortable for you. Now let's start to take some breaths. In the beginning, I want you to follow my count. And then as you begin to practice them more, you'll be able to do what feels natural for you. So let's take a deep breath in. And hold it. And now exhale. Really pushing that air out. Ideally, when you do this, I want you to inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. So let's do a few together. Inhale. And hold. and exhale. Inhale and hold and exhale. That's right. If you notice when you're doing that, you need to move any part of your body to be more comfortable. Go ahead and do that. As you feel yourself relaxing, your body might be sort of relaxing with that. Adjust accordingly. Let's do a couple more together. Inhale. And hold. And exhale. Inhale. And hold. And exhale. How do you feel? That was just a few minutes. Not hard. You feel how different it is? How quickly you got to that? Fantastic. So I want you to know you can create that for yourself at any time. Now let's take the last few minutes to do a brief progressive muscle relaxation. What I'm going to do is I'm going to focus more on the top half of our body, and then what you'll do in the future when you want to do 5 or 10 minutes, you're going to move through and you're going to say the same things to yourself that I do, or if you're listening to a guided meditation that you got from online, you can follow that person's voice. But you're going to say the same exact things to yourself as you move through your lower body as I'm going to guide you now with your upper body. So now let's take another few deep breaths where I'm guiding you. And what you're going to do is you're going to continue to maintain focus on your breath with an inhale, hold, and exhale pace throughout the progressive muscle relaxation. So let's inhale and hold and exhale. And again. Inhale. And exhale. Now bring your attention to your shoulders. Muscles in your neck. Squeeze as hard as you can. Maybe you can see me doing it. And now relax. Let's do that a couple more times. Bring your focus to your neck and your shoulders. Now squeeze as hard as you can. Squeeze, squeeze as hard as you can. It may look funny, that's great. That means you're doing it. Now let that go. Let's do one more. Let's focus really on those shoulders, the upper arms, squeezing, squeezing, squeezing as hard as you can. That's right. Now let it go. When you get really practice at this, you can focus on the inhaling as you're clenching, and then that letting go can come with the exhale. That'll come with time. Now I want you to focus on the upper and lower arms. So we're going to do a big squeeze, upper and lower arms. If you can even feel it in your elbows, yeah. Clench, clench, clench. Hold it till almost you're shaking. That means you're doing it the exact amount of time that you want to do. And now let it go. And again, those upper arms, lower arms, and those elbows. Let's clench. Squeeze as hard as you can. That's right. You feel it shaking? Perfect. That means it's almost time to let go. And now let's let go and relax. Now let's focus on your wrists and hands. You can keep them in the same position they've been in. Now I want you to squeeze your hands, both hands, wrists, feel it, fingers all the way in, closed fist. Squeeze, squeeze. Like you're holding on tight. There's a thin string that you're trying to make sure you squeeze and never let go of. That's right, and relax. Let's do that 2 more times. Your hands and your wrists, really feel that. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Clench your fist, clench your fist. Imagine again, there's a string. There's a kite string in your hand and you don't want that kite to be let go on the beach. Squeeze that kite string until it's shaking a little bit. And now let go. You feel that? Let's do one more. The hands again. Focus on the hands, your fingers, you're clenching, squeezing, squeezing. You got this now. You don't even need me to tell you. You could do one of these on your own without someone guiding you. Just remember my voice. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Don't let go of that kite string. And now let it go and relax. How do you feel? Congratulations, you just did a progressive muscle relaxation.